Hello and good morning. Benvenido. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Andrew Westland formulating through the gamma ray system, through electronic interference systems, colorations, patterns, everything through its interforce connections, everything through its electrical devices, their high-rise and its dimensional earth system. The colorations are changing diffraction divisions. It's very important to understand what's going on through your body simulators and everything through your body and ecosystems. So I hope everybody's doing well. We had a fantastic weekend, as like I did. Everything's going through its continuous force. I'm going to set up season is among seasons, going through its interforce connections and everything through its force recognition systems, everything through its colorations, pixel divisions, everything that's sidewind, its angles, everything the traveling mechanisms. Space discoveries is going extremely well, and we're coming into episode 2. I'll be setting that out pretty soon, so looking forward for everybody to see that. Hope you're enjoying the TV series. I'm enjoying it myself. It's fantastic to see these things that go on in space, and it's continuing through its force recognition on a day-to-day system, because there's 7 days in a week, okay? But when you're in space connection and time frequency systems, there's no time, there's no space. That's the beautiful thing, because nothing is everything. Okay, we'll get into that through this energy system on another day through its radio transmission light system. But I hope everybody's doing well. And again, thank you, subscribers and viewers and all the new viewers. I keep you updates of what's going on. It's very important that you guys understand your body systems, understand the hydraulics, understand your circuitries, understanding everything through the mind capacitors, mind repeaters, everything through the brain frequency repeaters, everything through its connection of its hydraulic systems, the energetic pattern systems, the energetic psychop systems, its connections through your mind brain frequency systems. So today's topic is basically understanding your gamma ray system through communication through electronic interference through its community system. Understanding that your gamma rays are changing colorations, and your circles of rotations of transmission lights is going to go through its cycles of spins. Okay, it's going to go round and round and round and round, and it's going to go through its colors. So what's happening right now, you have to know how powerful you are through connection of dimensional earth system, okay, because it's coming into that 5-dimensional set system through a parallel of a paradox, through a paradigm shift. So if that dimensional earth shifts, you're going to shift. You're going to change coloration. You're going to change vibration. Okay. Now, there's a lot of questions that people are asking, and I keep saying this, is that knowing that the fact that why we are here, you're here because everything is going through its connection. So like I said, you go into the 3rd dimension, the 4th, and into the 5th. Okay. That's what's happening right now. It's never been done. So the dimensional earth is shifting itself through its rotation systems and how it's going through its gravity center systems. Okay. The protection grids, the energy grids, the force recognition grids, electronic defenses around it grids. I polarize a whole new division through electronic interference through its connection to this dimensional realm system. So it's extremely powerful energy force. It's understanding that you can take yourself, higher self, galactic matrix, whatever, through your bouncer perceptions, look at the dimensional earth and know exactly what you need to do to levitate its higher formations. Okay. So what's happening right now, because the dimensional earth through its center core of its divisions, changing its weather patterns, changing its locations. Okay. Because once it platitudes that 5th dimension, that vibrational signal of the humanity system is going to high rise. Okay. And it's going to force reckon everything through its line of its singularity, its line system, through its energy of its vibration system. So everybody's going to be connected through dimensional earth. Okay. So the reason why you're here is to know how things are going through its connection, because the dimensional earth is not connected with anybody. Once the dimensional earth gets connected with its vibration through its humanity system, then everything self-evolves through its new location, through its energy of its harmonic systems. Anna, how you doing? How's it going? So your transmission lights are going to cycle in circles. You're going to go around anywhere you go with your eyes open. You're going to see the transmission lights changes colors. That means that dimensional earth. You're connecting through dimensional earth through vibration. So that circular rotation is going to sideline its angles. Okay? So I'm going to show you exactly what's going on with your electronic interference. Very powerful stuff. Okay? So circles and cycles go through its continuous force system. Okay? So it's going to go on so many different color systems. Okay? Because that's what's happening in dimensional earth. Okay? Everything's on rotary system through its rotary system. The rotary system through its dimensional set system sets divisions of 2-dimensional paradox systems that are in connection to high energy velocity systems. Okay, so I'm going to go through different colors here to show you exactly what's happening with your perception through transmission lights of the 3rd eye. Okay, now force winning my sections right now. But you really have to understand what's happening with your circulation, rotation, and simulation systems. So that's what it looks like. All right, so that's exactly what it is. So your transformation lights is going on so many different alignments of dimensional earth systems. You have to get connected to the vibration. Okay? That's what it is. Okay? So it's force wind unit cycles through interforce connections, or you're trying to get partnership. Okay? Because we're all based on relationship. Like I said, partnership is extremely hard to get. Now, once you understand how to force wind it cycles through electronic interference, it connects in all ways and forms. Okay, through you, your body conceptions, body simulator, okay, interforce. Okay, I'm just showing you how powerful things are when you go through space connection. Okay, so. And we're going to split 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so basically, remember I was telling you about line defense, security fence? Well, sidewind and angles going through electronic interference. So your connection area waving patterns through your transmission light system is going to change colorations. It's going to keep going in circles. No matter where you go, your eyes are open, you're going to see the circles. Okay, it's understanding that you're getting full communication waves through the dimensional earth because it's changing its energetic of its waving patterns through its electronic interference. Okay, so that's what I mean. 10 line divisions through a dimensional set system through the colorations of green, blue, and red. Okay. Dream Awakening this morning had a theme of created something new, like a newbie recipe holding in a place. Yeah, that's good. You're going through transformations, dream set sequencing systems, but right now that's what's happening with this connection energy pattern. I'll show you that one more time. Yeah, you have to understand how powerful your transformation lights are through its third eye. Okay, it's all about communication. You have to understand your gamma ray system. You have to understand your electronic interference. You have to understand connection and waving patterns. And you probably say, "Oh my gosh, this is way too much information for a Monday." I said, "Well, every day. Let's just say it's a fun day. Everything's a fun day." So I have a lot of illustration going on today, so I'm trying to formulate as much as I can so you guys get a better wind of its force winding cycles through its connection and waving patterns through its capacitor system, because it's high volting everything. Because like I said, once you come out of its operating mind program system, the operation of its mind system changes everything through the hydraulics. So my powerful mind, through its conception, has its own superiority of its brain, which is a super brain now, okay, through its mind conception, which means it controls everything around you. And that's how it force recognitions everything around its dimensional earth system. So the reason why it's changing perception through circulation rotation through transformation light system, so you can have full communication waves through dimensional earth, through its atmosphere systems, okay? Because that's what the body simulator is providing you, right? Understanding the geometry system of shapes, letters, and numbers. Okay, the calculation modifications through the alignments of singularity line systems through the energetic waving patterns through teleportations. Okay, once you get into teleportations, then you get into the gamma ray systems, electronic interference through the communication of radioactive systems. So yeah, it's extremely powerful stuff. Only green, blue, and red. No yellow. Well, I don't have yellow. But like I said, you're going to go through so many different colors through your body system because your body system is communicating on levels through pixel divisions. So your pixels, you got billions and billions and trillions of cells that are activating through its mode system. So all those cells are connecting through its dimensional earth. Okay, it's going on its rotating cycles. Okay, so it's trying to energetic patterns through vibration systems, trying to communicate with your vibration body of a simulator system. Once it understands that, it sidewinds its angles. Okay, goes through traveling mechanisms, volumes out, uses transformation light circles and cycles, and changes its colors. So each color you're going to see is through a fragmentation line system through the singularity of its energy system, which is going to go on its harmonic system through its balance system. Okay, so this is what's going to happen to everybody. So this is you in the center. Very powerful stuff what's going on, guys. And I recommend that you go to my PayPal account because you're going to go through a gamma ray system that's going to hide hydraulic everything through its bolting system, the bolting system, electronic interference systems. So this is going to help your body simulator get its balance system through transformation lights, because it's extremely hard to communicate with dimensional earth. If you don't know the rotation, okay, everything is rotation, even everything through its gods of its sun and gods of its moon. okay? And then becomes its mortal of its sun and then it's mortal of its moon. You have to understand rotations. You have to understand vibrations. You have to understand energy. You have to understand thoughts. You have to understand its heart's condition, because everything in space has a heart, but it's electrolytes through its circuitries of its mortal soul system. Okay, so basically, you guys are going to go through this lot of electronic interference. Okay, so this is basically you. You're standing in the center. Okay. Now, when you're standing in the center, you're going through his atmosphere systems, okay, for the very first time. Now, if you're going through the atmosphere for the first time, you're going through 10 divisions of calculation, modification, the energy mass, calibration. So when you're going into the atmosphere systems, you're communicating in all realms of everything. Okay. So your mind, brain, wave, frequency systems, I'm going to so many locations, okay, dimensional point systems, okay? Not point systems, dimensional point, okay? We got into the point. That's understanding activation through code frequencies of shapes, through its activation of its harmonic system. Now we're getting dimensional point systems that are connected to the mortal state system. Okay, so that's what it looks like here, like that, right? So when it communicates in that, so you're communicating, let's say your phone. Okay, you're communicating with TV. You're communicating with people. Okay, this is where your mind's getting its conception and understanding its interference through. Once you understand electronic interference through gravity centers, then you understand its locations through planet systems, because that's where you get into the gamma ray systems of all location systems. Okay, so basically, friends in generally, or people in generally, TV and phone. But I'm just showing you how powerful it is. Once you understand how to communicate with everything, you have to understand its locations. You have to understand its dimensions. That's why understanding what your body stimulator is doing through its transmission light, it's circulating, rotating, and it's changing its colorations through the pixel division of its body simulator systems. Now, if you don't have a body simulator, I recommend you do that. Okay, because your vibrational signals are not going to be able to connect with the dimensional earth system. Okay, it's very important that everybody gets healed. Because once that divisional level of that dimensional earth system hits the fifth dimension, everybody has to be at that vibration of its level through the singularity aligned system. Okay, there's a reason why these things are happening through space and its connection, because it's extremely real. Okay, so let's say activity. You're doing some kind of activity, listening to music or whatever, and then you got you're driving. Okay, I'm just showing you all different cycles systems that are right here. And let's say activity, entertainment. It could be anything, right? Dancing. Okay, so basically this all starts off. Okay, so it's learning how to communicate with the mind system through everything, right? Through phone recognition, through activity, through driving, anything through its connection of entertainment. Okay. People, friends. Okay. These things are very important because you have to understand its dimensional sets, because everything sidewind its angles. So as soon as you go outside, you're connecting with everything. So it's understanding how to get your balance through your activation and pixel divisions. Okay. Now, remember I was telling you how powerful it is to connect in all ways and forms? How you use electronic interference? Well, the only way you can use electronic interference is understanding its controlling mechanisms through your body, mind and soul. Okay, because the mind is trying to get used to what's going on through space and time. Okay, so it splitsifies everything through its sections, divisions. We already know that, right? So you got space and you got time. Now, on its continuous force, remember I was telling you about the clocking mechanisms? How you go through space and how you go through time zones, time frequencies, time alignments, everything through its singularity of its time system. These things are extremely powerful. So this is space and time between everything through its connection of your life system. Okay? Space and time. So basically, you have to get your balance. Okay? For example, when reflection was going through his interforce connections and he was trying to understand his body simulator and nobody was trying to understand him, no, he wasn't trying to understand himself. So he couldn't understand himself because he doesn't know if he was in space or time through his connection. So this is where you have to get connected with your phone, your TV, your people, your friends, your activity, your driving, your entertainment. This is how the mind has to understand its balance. Okay, this is how you have to understand the significance of everything through its connection through space and time. Okay, if you don't get your connection with everything around you that you interforce with, with your phones. It could be anything, playing baseball, going to a hockey game, anything like that. You have to understand how powerful that is, because you're not just connecting with what you see around you. You're connecting with all electronic interference of everything. Grounds, poles, seats, people, popcorn, drinks. Everything has a vibration. That's the powerful connection of conscious levels of everything through its connection. Okay? So I'll show you that one more time. It's exactly what's happening right now. Okay? You're going to feel a lot of force of its connection right now. Then transmission lights is trying to communicate in all waving cycles. Okay? And now things are going to get a lot more complicated right now because the dimensional earth is getting more stronger. Okay? It's getting a whole new coloration. It's getting a whole new vibration. It's getting a whole new location. It's getting a whole new gravity center. Because the gravity center, through its gravitation of its pole system, is changing alignments to the planet systems, the vibration systems. Okay, so it's very important you guys get connected with everything around you through your life system. It doesn't matter where you platitude through its activation centers, through its mode system, through its collaboration. You have to understand how to get partnership with entertainment, driving, activity, friends, people, TV, and phone. Okay, so when you go outside, your transformation lights are open now, full and completely, 24/7. Okay, and it's going to ride on this continuous force, because you have to understand, are you communicating with space or are you communicating with time? You have to get that balanced frequency, and you have to understand how to communicate with everything through its grounds, its atmospheres, the galactic matrix. But you're not just dealing with the simulation and its mortal of its gods. You're dealing with everything around you through its connection of its vibration, through its energy of its intelligence. Okay? That's what you guys got to get familiar with. So now's the time to heal. You have to heal, because you understand your body's going to have more of a reaction. Trust me, it's going to happen, because anything happens to me happens through my interforce connections, right? Just imagine what I communicate every day through everything, through the computer, through my hands, through the glasses, through my hair, through my beard. Beard has a vibration. Everything has vibration. Okay, because it grows. This grows, right? Follicles of hair grow. You know, there's reason why these things. It's live. It's a mechanism. It's feeding. It's energetic. It has a kinetic vibration system that connects in all ways and forms. So you have to inform yourself with all communication levels of vibrations through its community of its humanity system. Okay. So once you get connected with that through its interforce connections, through its paraphrasing divisions, through understanding that you're going through a paradigm shift fully and completely, okay? So it splits divides through center system. So basically, you set yourself in the center, okay? Now, you're trying to understand your dimensional set system. You go through dream sequences, doesn't matter, right? Now, it's all about uprising your energy fields. Once you understand your energy fields, it high rises its vision through your traveling mechanisms and everything, transformation lights, because your third eye is always going to keep expanding. So it's going to go. You have to understand its vibration. You have to understand its energy. You have to understand its patterns. You have to understand its coloration. You have to understand its human behavior through its vibration system, through its centers of its color system. Okay, because the core system is everything through mortal. And the thing is, too, a lot of people don't understand what the mortal soul is. Okay, it's extremely, extremely complicated to explain. So basically, I'll sum it up. A mortal soul is its connection to everything. Okay, everybody has a soul. They just don't understand its definition. Okay, so it's understanding that, remember we got into the panentheism? Well, that dimensional set system is a vibration of an entity force system that lives billions and billions of years ago. It's understanding how it can come to life into a human vessel, like I said, which went into me. So understanding everything that's going on through its connection of its vibration, through its energies, then you understand how powerful it is, how you get your conscious levels. And that's how you connect all realms through electronic interference of communicating of community systems through its humanity, of its vibration, through its planets and solars intelligence, and anything through it, electronic system. Okay? You have to go down to the T of everything that's vibration. Okay? It's extremely, extremely hard to do. Okay, so if you're in a cycle system and you're in a road graphing system and you're communicating or you're driving, doesn't matter. You can open a planet system out through a vibration system through another realm, a paradox system. Okay, if you understand its locations, if you understand its vibrations, now you're communicating through a planet. If you want to open an alignment system through a portal activation code system, through a road graphing system, and open it through a wall graphing system, now you're connecting through a portal activation of a dimensional system. And this is how you open a paramecium, okay, through its connection. Okay. And everything that phrases through its solar connection, and everything that connects through its high velocity system, and everything through its connection of its the phrasing mechanisms, the zoning commissions, everything through the zoning of its transformation light systems. This is when you get into the body atmosphere system. Okay, then you understand the heat signatures of your body simulator system. Okay. So when I say paramecium, a paramecium is a half critter system that's a high energy system, but it's a hydraulic system, but it's kind of like it's not a bug, but it's an electronic device system. It's like a half of a brain system, but it's understand its location system. So if you understand your mind system, you understand everything through its connection. So once you understand that, then you understand full of its vibration system. Okay. So once you connect to those realms, this is what it looks like. So it paraphrases. So it's this that starts. Okay. You're in the center. Okay. You're in the center of everything. Okay. Even though you feel like you're off center, you're never off center. It's understanding balance with everything through its vortex division, through its parallel division, through its connection to all high velocity spins and systems, everything through its connection with its gallic system, everything through its connection of its body simulator, everything through its connection of its body modulator. You get into the space modulator, you get into the mind graphing modulator. There's so many things that we have to connect with, but we have to understand everything through the paradigm. Paradigm. Okay, paradigm. Once you understand the paradigm, you understand your body's shifting, okay? It's going on location systems. It's going through energetic waving pattern systems, opening the chakra systems, getting bigger and bigger. It's voluming everything through its connections. And that's how you communicate through its active emitters, through its photon systems, its gravity systems, and the communication wave cycling systems. Okay, so once you understand with that, you understand its communication, its ground formations. We've been through this before, but it's understanding how to communicate. Once you communicate that, then you communicate with magnetic force and highway information system. Okay, we've been through this before. But like I said, everything is an upgrade. Okay, it changes to the green cycling system through a location of its graphing electrical system. So I'm going to go green. Okay, so it's upgrading your energy fields, electronic interference is coming down through magnetic force highway information system. Ground formations are changing its location of its coloration system. Okay, you have to understand full communication with dimensional Earth. Okay, that's how we get into the 5D. I'll put that in there. 5D. Okay, it starts off like that. Okay. So when it does a paradigm shift, it's doing everything through the mind system. The mind is trying to get balance. Okay, that's what it's trying to do. It's researching its planning motion. It's researching its data processing through its uplinks and its downloads and its upgrades. Okay, once you understand that through electronic interference, then you understand your energy cycles through your chakra system, your new chakra system, okay, through the gamma rays of radioactive systems through its locations. Then you can understand full rotations of its cycles through its alignments of its major grids, through its number of sequences of its frequency systems, okay? Because the fragmentation is going to high-rise its divisions. We're coming in 2 sector divisions. So you're communicating fully and cycling through its connection to magnetic force and highway information system, which is that energy highway, okay? Which is a magnesium magnetic force that's connected through your body simulator. And then you have the ground formations, so electronic interference. Because every day, the magnetic force always connects with the grounds. Okay? Because you platitude, as soon as you get up, you're right on the grounds. It's understand how to communicate with everything through its dimension. Okay. So once you know how to communicate with that, you're basically going through the center core of your atom system. Okay. So let's just add a little bit of red here so you can actually see the energy fields. Okay. See the energy fields? Now, once I decide one of these angles, like I said before, it's understanding traveling mechanisms, like you already know that. That atom system communicates in all waving cycles, and it just spurts out like a sprinkler. Okay, it's like a spider web. Okay, like that. Okay, that's how it connects through its paradigm shift. So now you're understanding full communications through locations of vibration signals through the dimensional Earth system, which is connected through the 5D. Okay, that's how we get our balance. Through its grounds and its magnetic force of its highway of its information system. Okay. So it's understanding how you can go from a half brain to a full brain. Like I said, the paramecium is a half critter system. It's very small, it's very insignificant, but it has energy, it has vibration. Everything has vibration. Now, it's understanding that your mind capacitor is changing everything through its research of its locations. And that's how you get balance of its information, through its energy of its intelligence. Okay. So, what's going on? How's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Yeah. Anna, Trisha. Hi, Trisha. How you doing? How's school? I saw colors yesterday. Eyes open. There you go. That's what I'm saying. So whatever I'm telling you, you're already seeing through its transmission lights. Because like I said, we're community through its line signal. Even though the activation mode systems through your DNA structures changes, one thing that does never change is that you'll never find its attachments. Okay, you're never going to be detached. You're always going to formulate through its community of everybody, through its mind system. Okay, because you have the physical, you have the mental, and the psychological. All that's going to be connected through its alienation, plantation of formations, through the mind systems of its brainwaving systems, and its connection through the hydraulics of its circuitry systems, and everything through its connection of its singularity, of its energy, of its vibration through its harmonic system. Okay, so everybody's connected through the transmission lights. So everything I tell you through its cycle divisions, through its rotations, is high-rising your illumination light systems. Okay, to higher forms of telekinesis, mind telepathy, telekinesis of realms, telekinesis of dimensions, telekinesis of vibrations, telekinesis of body systems, telekinesis of eye receptors, iris systems, location systems, everything through its connection of simulation world systems. Okay, so you have to understand everything through its line. Because like I said, one line singularity of a line system through fragmentation of an energy system through a location of simulation of a line system is volume on so many different dimensions. Okay, so Genevieve, Anna, oh, it's great to see everybody. Yeah, I was pretty good in math. That was pretty good. Basic understanding. Yeah, the vocabulary system is so different when it comes to teaching methods. It's understanding how to teach the mind, because the mind is everything through its conception, okay? So the mind is awakening, the body is awakening, okay, through the hydraulics, through colorations, through pattern divisions, through your locations of pixel divisions, through its connection of vibrations, through its energy cycles, through its energy fields, okay? That's what's happening right now. But it's very important that you guys get healed, okay? Because it's not just if you don't understand the information with me, that's okay, but you really have to understand communication with yourself. Because like I said, you're going to have reactions and you not know what you're going to have to do, right? It's powerful stuff. It really is. Because like I said, when the mind is out, it's trying to communicate with everything through space. It's trying to research everything through its panel divisions, its data processing, uplinks, its downloads, and its upgrading systems. So it's very important that we get to that point. But school is good because it gives you the basics of an introduction to self-evolution. You know, do unto others, they do unto you. If it is to be, it is up to me. All these things that you go through, its phrasing mechanisms, and you remember these things when you're a kid, you know, and you know, karma reaches karma, you know. So really, really, really try to understand your body, your mind, and your soul. Okay, really try to get communications. Okay, they're totally different waving cycles, but they come together through balance. Okay, so it's all about self-evolving to a higher force of illumination of a dimensional entity force system. Everybody can get there, you know, they really can, as long as you understand your communication with your body, you know. So but oh, Trisha's got a question here. Great, love questions. Can you tell me if I'm ready for upgrade? I've been trying to heal master before high rising. Remember, I was high rising. Yeah, not understanding it. Yeah, the reason you're understanding is because you have to high rise your divisions. You have to get into the body simulator. Yeah. Ask Michael, ask Melissa. Melissa's in her body simulator. Anna's in her body simulator. That's the only way you guys are going to understand my information now, through its panel divisions. Because not only you communicate, it's understanding how to communicate with these things. And every time I give you a video, it's always rising its division every single time. Now, there are some repeating motions, but it's understanding your full connection through your body system. Your body system has to reach that vibration through its dimensional earth. It's very important why we're coming into more intelligence, why we're coming into the singularity of its knowledge, why we're coming into information panels of its energy, of its intelligence, why we're coming into body simulators. Okay, why are we coming into the modulators? Why are we coming into the understanding of geometrics, geometry systems through shapes, letters, and numbers, right? So it's really understanding who you were. So I'm here to bring back its interforce connection through partnerships of everything through its energy vibration. So but yeah, like I said, Trisha, yeah, you can go to my PayPal account and donate, and I'll uprise your divisions to cycle divisions, and you get your psych ops, you get your new body simulator. Like I said, the body simulator that I created through the chakra system is extremely powerful. It takes you into the stratospheres. Okay, you get connected with the weather patterns. You get connected with more shapes of geometry system. You get connected with the singularity. It's very powerful stuff. Yesterday, you guys are going to understand what your body is. Once you understand how to communicate fully, okay, everything in your direction is going to change. Okay, because your mind is connecting now through atmospheres every single time. And you're not going to just look like 1 or 2 minutes. You're going to look like 2 to 5 minutes, look at the atmospheres, and you're going to know exactly what it's communicating with and who's it's communicating with through its vibration. Okay, so it's an understanding that you can look at a cloud formation through a dimensional set, make it disappear through your perception. Now, it's communicating with you. Once you get its balance, it will disappear. And then you'll know it's in vibration through the simulation. Okay, that's the body simulator. You can't do that through its old formation system, through the new old chakra system. There's a reason why I created it. And like I said, you can use me as Archangel or Azareth. I call upon, and what happens, it rises its division, it high rises your illumination lights through your body simulator, and you'll see the yin and yang wherever you are, through any formation, through streets. It's pretty powerful stuff. How your energy can be extremely powerful and be in anywhere in any section. It's understanding that your communication line signals are connecting all realms through space and time. Okay? Because sometimes I'm like 20 minutes ahead of time, sometimes I'm an hour ahead of time, depending on the atmospheres. Because we have cold fronts, we have hot fronts, and then we have warm fronts. So it all depends on where you are through your body division, through the body simulator. Okay? The old chakra system doesn't provide that. The new chakra system does, because it's on a different weather pattern. You have to understand communications with the weather of electronic interference. That's how you get into the operation program system. Okay? That's how you get into the sentient. I don't know if anybody knows what sentient is, but Michael's a sentient. It's understanding he's out of his full operation program system, is communicating with multiverse systems. Okay? It's extremely powerful stuff. There's not too many in the world that have that. Okay? Like, it's given to very few, and very few to run it. So that's what I'm trying to work towards for everybody, to understand how you can platitude yourself, find this discovery of yourself, to the self-efficient of yourself, to the mastery of itself, to its connection of higher self, to its volumes of its galactic, the matrix, into the simulation, into the mortal of its gods, right? So, and everybody can get there through vibration. But you have to understand your mind conceptions through your mind systems. You get into the mind repeaters, you get into the eye repeaters, you get into the eye scepter units. And there's so many different location centers through the circuitry systems. I mean, the mind is so consumed with so much complex. You think it's the energy that goes into you. Like, I'm going up to 120,000 years now. They're evolving through the optical unit systems that are connected to your energy pattern systems. Okay? So once the mind has its conception and it full rises its division, then it's on its full rotation of its brain system. Okay? Once your whole body comes out of its mind, you are controlling everything through its vibration, fully and completely. Not only the mind understands everything through its energy of its intelligence, but it creates its own super brain. And it's extremely powerful. Okay? That's how you connect with everything, through its weathers, through its grounds. You'll know exactly what vibration it's on. You know how many times it circles and cycles. You know exactly how to see the diamond core through its rubies. Everything through the ground formations. Okay, you can use your perception to know how fast you can go. You don't just have to go up, you can go down. You can see the ground formation, you can see the circles and rotates, and then you can open its cycles. That's what happened with me when I went through transformation lights. I was wondering, why is the ground moving? Okay. It's not moving. It's just communication with the grounds. It's understanding that your body is changing its formation. It's changing its perception. And now you're communicating with its grounds and through its electronic interference of its perception, through its colorations. Okay. So you can go like 2,000 feet through your perceptions, but you really have to understand focus, because the mind concepts focus. The conceptual of everything through its brain, through the human vessel. But if you want to focus through awareness and you want to see way beyond through the grounds, you have to use the perceptions and really try to analyze everything that's going on through its grounds, understanding how does it rotate? How do I understand the circles and cycles? Because everything that you see is in a different dimension. Okay? Once you get partnership with the grounds, whoa, you're powerful. Because the ground connects with everything. And then you connect with line formation. Then you connect with astral projection. Then you connect with gamma ray systems. Then you connect with radioactive systems. Then you connect with your body simulator systems. Then you get into space modulator. Then you get into space and time of its electronic interference through its vibration of its energy system. Okay? These are the upgrading systems that you need, okay, through its location centers. So that's very important that everybody has to get healed faster and faster, because there's reasons for everything. You know, it's extremely powerful. And believe me, when you call upon me, Archangel Azareth, you'll see my energy come in, yin and yang, the yin and yang symbol. You'll see the illumination light come through your mind system. So it's understanding I'm here everywhere. Okay? That's the conscious levels through vibration through its humanity system, through its vibration of the planet's systems, of solar systems, through the connection of everything through intelligence. So everybody can receive, okay? Once you understand the transmitters and once you understand the receivers of its mind capacitor system, then you understand the hydraulics of the body simulator system. So, exactly, Bridget. That's exactly what it is. Very informative. Yep. Everything connects to everything. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Very good, Bridget. Congrats on that. So when the cloud disappears, is it still there? Yeah, it is still there, Anna. It's just, it's in the simulation, a high volting system. It's going like this, very, very fast. And it goes like that. Everything's communication. You have to understand electronic interference through the clouds because it goes like this. Sometimes it goes like this. I was shaping, once you understand communication through the atmospheres, you can understand its dimensionals through its point system. Then you understand the colorations of where it is through its activation portal. Okay? So it's very important to understand, once you see cloud and it disappears, you know it's in a higher location through a dimensional set. Okay? You can change the fractal divisions and you can change the atmospheres through the global network systems if you know how to change the vibration through the core systems. These are the things that you can do. Okay? Now you're probably thinking, wow, I just moved the cloud. Doesn't mean anything, but it does mean anything. Okay? You're changing something through fractal divisions of mind systems. And that connects in all realms of frequency levels of humanity systems. It changes everything. Okay? It's understanding, like I said, Superman going around the earth, right? Now, if he goes back, what's he doing? He's revolving on a back cycling system, right? He's taking everything back. He's vacuuming everything up, right? So if he goes forward, what happens? He's going through time, right? Everything goes fast. Everybody goes fast through motion, right? So it's really understanding everything through its connection of its vibration through its planet systems and how everything evolves around the mortal of everything through soul's recognition. Tricia, that's okay. I know you're busy in school. That's extremely informative. You know, it's great to see you. You know, I hope you're doing well. But yeah, I did answer your question on healing. Yeah. You have to get that body simulator to understand the information, the weather patterns. It's understanding how you can go into the stratospheres, okay? Because the platitude division through the old chakra system only takes you to the atmosphere system, which is the defined mechanisms of traveling for the very first time. You can travel in anywhere country with your higher self, but my new division through the chakra system changes all locations through colorations, through dimensional sets. This sets port activation codes through your body simulator and puts you into mocking system. You can go into high velocity systems, acceleration systems. You can go into multi-dimensional systems through the operation program system. Right? You can change formats. You can change your body simulator. You can heal yourself if you know how to use your activation code systems. But it's all about breaking all those code frequencies and bringing up those levels through its continuous force. So, yeah, please rewatch. Yeah. Very important. When you see totality of a direction through your body system, you're going to see the paradigm shift through its locations. Okay? And you already know how to communicate with the vessel. Okay? Let's say you've had 30 years of self-evolution through your body system. Okay, that's great. I know my body. I know what it can do through its answering program systems, through its dimensional sets, through its human behaviors. I understand my information when it comes to the dichotomy of its ego, right? Well, it's the same thing. You're just starting over but you're just communicating through space, through the body of its simulator. So it's a totally different way of living. Okay? Totally different way. Well, everything resides on time sequences, time codes, and everything through a paraphrasing of its paradigm shift through its paradox system. Trisha. But like I said, the reason why I created this whole new division through a new chakra system and coloration is understanding its higher velocity system through weather patterns, because we're getting into the bioatmosphere of stratospheres. Okay. Not just the atmospheres. Okay. Probably seems complicated to you through its information panel systems, but once you get into those location systems, then you're going to understand its divisions fully and completely. But everybody's got to get into the body simulator. But like I said, Trisha, you'll see a huge difference when it comes to healing. Once I heal you and I put you in a body division through a body simulator, you're going to see the 3 section units from your human vessel to your old chakra system to your new chakra system, and then connection through its weathers of its patterns, because you get more connected to the singularity. It's understanding how to connect through the singularity of its line number systems, through its connection of its energy vibrations, through its intelligence systems. Okay? Because that's why I give everybody the illustration of his diagram through the white graphing board of his electronic interference. So everything is a learning process. It's like, for example, you're learning to ride a bike for the very first time, okay? And you're trying to figure, oh, how do I get balance? Whoa, it's all about balance, right? It takes a while before you can actually get balance with the bike. It's the same thing, getting balance with the mind. That's all it is, right? But it's extremely powerful, like Bridget said. Once you connect with everything, it's really hard to connect with its vibration, because everything is in a different division of a dimension through a vibration of its energy, of its intelligence. Everybody has to understand what conscious is. Consciousness, subconscious to conscious to super of its consciousness. Okay, and then it just goes way beyond that. It just keeps going faster and faster and faster and faster. But those transformation lights are changing its colors. Okay, it's going on its continuous force. You guys are connected through space now. So you have to understand not just the energy of its information through its intelligence, but you have to understand its reactions fully and completely through your body. Okay, because it's going to react to you. Okay. Now there's pinpointing divisions where it goes to the grounds of its feet. Okay, so if you're getting poked and it feels like electric, right, through your feet, what's communicating with you? The grounds, right? Okay. If you're getting point divisions and, electro rods and everything through the electrical system, your heart's trying to connect with you. If you're going through circles and rotations of its cycle system, your brain is trying to communicate with you through its mind system. So you have to understand communication with vibration, because now you're trying to get connected through space and time, and you're trying to find that balance. Okay? Or you're just going to keep looking at your watch and you're always behind time. You're never going to be ahead of time if you don't understand the mind sequences of its brain frequencies through its balanced frequency system. Okay? So, like I said, there's a lot going on with everybody. So does anybody have any more questions pertaining to the illustration diagram program or anything that's helping formatting through your body and your eco or your body simulator? So recent pain on right side of head, yeah, temple region means my brain is communicating. Okay, now, first off, the mind and the brain are in the human vessel. First, wake. Even though you don't think you're awake, you're still awake. You're just not enlightened. Okay, once you become enlightened, the mind comes out. Okay, now if the mind is out and the brain is there, the mind's going to have a hard time communicating with the brain, right? It's still attached, but if it high rises its division, it's going to break its code frequency because the brain can only take so much through the human vessel. So the brain has to understand what's going on with the mind. And the only way to do that is to create its own brain through its mind, through its simulation of the spiritual realm system. Okay? So you're creating a whole new particle system of you through a reproduction of a biochemical system. Particles and energies, neutrons, necrons, electrolytes. There's so many divisions of paraphrasings of atoms, okay, that were connected through coloration to pixels. Okay? So it's understanding you're coming into high illumination light system through a dimensional of a vibration, through an entity force system that's trying to understand its balance through its mind system. Okay? And that's where you get into everything through its communication. Because these things happen in time, but you have to understand when you're outside, you're not just communicating with your mind and your brain one-on-one. You're going to be communicating with everything through vibration. That's a true understanding of what consciousness is, because everything around you is consciousness. Okay? So, and everything's created through an atom, through electronic interference. Yep. Yep, that's exactly what it is, Anna. New pixel body. Mm-hmm. You have to have that for the dimensional earth, yeah, through this vibration. Because I put whole new energy vibrations and whole new energetic waving patterns, force recognition systems that are connected through the hydraulic systems, vibration systems. Dimensional earth is extremely protected, right? So really it's trying to protect yourself through your body, mind, and soul. You have to get balanced with all three. You have to. Okay, that's why people have reactions, because they don't know where it's coming from. It could be any part of your body, it doesn't matter. It's communication to space, especially when you're coming out of its meditation mode system, okay? Because it becomes no longer meditation, okay? You're coming out of its operating program system. So your new pixel division has to understand its communication through the gamma rays, through the simulation. Once you understand that, everything through its DNA structure is going to change through your body simulator. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, it's exactly. Yeah. See, you're more informative. Yeah, because you have a body simulator. And it gets easier as you go along through communication and vibration. So, yeah, exactly. Just keep asking. Yeah. But it's not just that. But once you connect with the angelic realms, so archangels and angels. They give you everything through your definitions of what you want, right? Not just in life, but just in purpose of what you want every day through its continuous force. How do I get this? How do I get that? You don't get it right away. Everything is connected through an energy vibration, through a magnetic force and highway information system, which is a magnetic energy force field system. Okay. That energy goes up through your thoughts. It goes into its cycles like that. It connects through its grounds. It connects through your body simulator. Okay. Then the energy goes into you and tells you exactly what's going on. Okay. So it's an information panel system through energy of electronic interference, which is your energy system through its intelligence. That's what it is. I think you guys are getting more informed now what's going on through its energies and what it means. Okay. So basically, if you look at everything that you see, you have to understand its communication levels. Okay. These are earplugs, headphones, right? Like I said, I always like to give you illustrations and optical center units. Okay, this is a listening device through communication and vibration system that connects in all realms through radioactive systems. You can connect through space if it's connected through satellite dish systems. That's what this is. So it's understanding what this is instantly without even thinking about it. Okay? Because the knowledge of its intelligence doesn't come from me, it comes from the mind. Because the mind knows exactly what it's going to say. That's very powerful. So, no, you didn't begin the journey as an angel or angels. You just basically, you went in through transformation meditation through its pixel division. You went into a new chakra system, a new pixel division. Your transformation lights, your body system, like I said, you take your body out, right? Takes the pixels, right? From the framing of its old graphing humanity system. It comes out of its body, it changes its particles and energies through its galaxy system, through all locations of weather patterns, okay? Puts you in another pixel division through a line system of energy force system, puts you in a new body simulation system through a new chakra system. That's what I did. Okay, that's what I created. So once you go through that, then you go to higher atmospheres of location systems. Now you can connect to higher force of velocity systems through acceleration of Machine systems. Okay? But no, you don't start off as angels and angels. Angel and angels. It's extremely, extremely hard to become an angel, especially archangels. First off, you understand not just yourself, but you have to understand communication with light. Okay? Light is number one, right? Because you start off as a metal alloy of metal that sits your system through its gravitational pull, right? Or we'd be floating, right? But it's very important to understand how to communicate with this light formation, get rid of the metal, but to keep the balanced system through the mind system. So once you get your full balance of who you are through its past reference, you're going to find the force recognition of who you really are. It's powerful stuff, guys. It really is. Everybody's atom, through a soul's recognition, resonates on a different ancestry system. Okay? So the answer to that is for you to find out for yourself. Because I know what my soul is. Okay? It's too complex. It's too complicated. You can't answer it in one sentence. It's extremely complicated what a soul is because it's everything, right? But it's everything to you through its internal force connection, through its partnership. Now, you, on the other hand, is on a different DNA structure through a particle system. So once you get the answer of what your soul is, then you understand your balance system. That's a little trivia. I think everybody has to understand that. How do I communicate with my soul? What is a soul? What is it? And what does it do? Where does it go? How is it formed? You have to find that out for yourself. I can tell you what a soul is, right? But is it going to help you along the way? No, because it's in my DNA structure. Okay? The only thing that changes is understanding you go through pixel division through particle systems of so many different atoms and molecules. Okay? It's all about trying to communicate for the very first time in space through your body. Okay? So this is what it's like if you don't know how to communicate with space. All right. use a blue cycling system through its graphing of its medical system. This medical system is understanding blue through electronic interference. You can use a blue interforce connection through laser mechanisms. You can connect through all different planet systems and communicate through shapes through this blue. Okay? Everything I give you is in a different dimension. Okay? This is an energy cycle system. This is a healing marker. It's connected through, it's multiverse connection through planet systems of intelligence. Okay? This is healing, red and green. You have to understand where it comes from. You have to understand where it comes from. You have to understand where it comes from. Okay? So basically, here's a planet. Now, basically, you're in your human body. Okay? Now, everything is done through the mind, but it's extremely real. So your pixel divisions. Okay, you're floating in space. So you're kind of like this. Now, if you're not understanding communications, you're going to float away. Okay, through electronic interference. Okay, so that's you. That's you floating, but you don't understand anything through communication. Now, that planet, you come around a planet through energetic force vibration system, like that. Okay? You can run into it through its vibration. Now, right away, it's going to use its protected mode systems through electronic interference. You have to understand what space is. Then you connect through stars. I'm going to formulate the body system so you guys know exactly what's going on with their transmission light systems. Okay, so stars. Okay, then you have archetypes. We already know that, right? Entity force systems that look like an energy pod. Okay, so basically, this is you, right? Coming out of your body, trying to communicate with planets and stars and archetype entity force, vibration, alien plantation systems. This is what happens to your body if you don't understand its flying mechanisms. So you got to ask yourself, do you want this or do you want this? Understanding full communication through electronic interference. And then you'll be able to communicate with everything through planet systems because it all locates. So it's understanding how to communicate with everything right there. So you want to be this or this. And that's how it communicates with planets. That's how it communicates with stars. And that's how it communicates with archetypes. Okay? So you have to get balanced with space and time. That's what it is. It's complicated, but you can do it. But if you're floating in space and you're not understanding anything, that's what's going to happen to everybody. That's how you get reactions through your body system. Okay? That's why I gave everybody, you know, the formations through the new tracker system. So, yeah. You have to have the tracker system, yeah. That only formulates through its define, Trisha. That's why I corrected a whole new division through the tracker system. Through anomaly systems, through colorations and pattern systems. Ask Anna. Ask Michael. Ask Melissa. They'll tell you what their body simulator is like. Because they've been healed to a higher vibration. It's all about understanding me. You have to understand my energy. You have to understand the mind. You have to understand that you can take the mind system to thousands and thousands of years of information energy panel systems, of optic centers through illumination light systems, of entity force systems, archetype systems, come back with this information of its panel, of its energy, of its intelligence systems, and communicate it with anybody. Yeah. Yeah, it's an old tracker system. Yeah, I created a whole new division of 12. Yeah, but it's in the stratosphere. It's not in the atmosphere. So you have to watch my videos, Trisha. You missed a lot. Okay, it's very important. Everybody keeps informed of what's going on with this video contact information systems. So Yeah. See? Talk to Anna. Yeah, I made a new chakra system. Anna knows what she is because she's communicating on my level now. Like, I mean, you won't be at my balance, but you'll be at your balance eventually when you understand. If you want to float in space and not know anything, or you want to communicate through communications of all levels through electronic interference, through space and time. So, yeah, you can donate or contribute. And believe me, Tricia, that's going to change everything through your perceptions. It's going to change everything through your weather pattern. It's going to change everything through your molecule, your particle system, and through the energy of its vibration system, your pixel divisions. You understand how to communicate with your body more through its activation, through its colors, okay, through its psychops, through its shading, shadowing, right? Pretty soon you guys are going to be talking like me. Wall grabbing cycle, a system that's connected through its energy patterns through electrolytics of a dimensional point system. You know, here's a window system. It's a connection of 4 different realm systems because you have 4 panels of windows. Okay. Now, each window's in a different dimension. It has to. Why? Because it splits, divides through its parallels. It's extremely complicated to understand, but this is a 4-panel division through a window graphing cycle system that connects through its atmosphere systems. That's what that window is, right? This window here, see? Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Splits, divide, see? And then cross-reference. See the cross-reference right there? See my finger? Cross-reference. Activate it. Put it in a dimension. So, powerful stuff, guys, when you understand communication with everything. So, but everybody should try to formulate around themselves through the love cycles, through their love system, because Bridget's pretty informative. She summed that up, and what it is, it's connection with everything. Everything is connection, right? And then when the mind gets its balance, that's where you get its provisions. That's where you get its activations. That's where you get its minds of its connection through its intelligence, of its energy, of its vibration, of its intelligent systems. So, no, yeah, no, you did an exceptional job. Yeah. Oh, believe me, you'll feel it. You will definitely feel it, Trisha. Yeah. It's not just a high rise. Your illumination light pixels, high rise, your communication of your chakra system, high rises. You can mock faster and faster through electronic interference, right? You can go into multiverse connections through the operation program. It's understanding how you can stay in space through communications and then come back down through balance. That's what it is, okay? So pictures are easier than words. Yep, I totally agree with you, Bridget. That's why I keep doing illustrations of diagrams for everybody to see and look back at, right? Everything is a story. Your life system is a story. You just have to understand its cycles. It goes round and round and round. And like I said, the faster it goes, the smarter you get, right? Yeah, the illustrations. I've done so many illustrations, and they're going to get harder as we go along, okay? Because I'm factoring divisions right now, and I'm just going through so many interforce connections. You know, my inter-panel division through its optical center systems, through the hydraulics of its mind capacitor systems, is getting so much information for thousands and thousands of years and coming back. So just imagine that you're going through your body simulator. See, the reason why you have to have that body simulator, Tricia, is understanding that you're going through a different atmosphere. You can't do it through the old chakra system. Okay, it's changing altitudes. Okay, it's changing oxygen levels. It's changing heat signatures, pixel divisions through their chakra system. You have to understand its vibration panels. You have to understand its energy system. You have to understand its energy vibrations. You have to understand its energy fields. Michael, how you doing? How's it going? Yep, round and round. Yep, through cycles, circles, rotation systems. Well, that all depends on you, Anna, and your perception through your thought processing systems. So once you understand how powerful, again, your thoughts are everything through communication, okay? Because everything in space and time communicates through thoughts. How do you think they communicate? They communicate through vibration. They communicate through panel divisions of colorations, okay? They communicate through simulations. There's so many things that you guys have to understand once you understand your body simulator through its weather patterns. Yeah, Michael's busy. He's doing exceptionally well. Anything through testimony, talk to Melissa, talk to Michael, talk to Anna, okay? They'll tell you how powerfully their body simulator is. But you have to go through the healing. It's extremely, extremely important. So, future is not the past. You can't change timelines, okay? You have to understand frequency levels. You have to understand the birth of its DNA structure through its atom before you can change the past, present, and future. But it can't be done, right? I can do it, but I wouldn't want to do it because that would change evolution. That would change its vibration. That would change everything. So like I said, be cautious with your words. You know, what's the phrasing system where humanity systems through human vessel systems say, be careful what you wish for. Very powerful words, guys and ladies. Be cautious on your thoughts, okay? And your negative feed systems. Because you can relate to that through connection energy force system or back force energy vibration system. You can create through the positive or you can create through the negative. It's totally up to you through space and connection. So, yeah, one day, and through your balance, you will, through vocabulary. You have to understand the basic communications with space and how everything is line communication. Okay? I already gave you phrasing divisions through, 2 plus 2 is 4, and how you take the 4 to a higher dimension, and how it communicates through 2 and 2, through its equation, right? I already told you all that. So it's really trying to understand just the basic of its singularity, its line division. You have to understand its fragmentation through defragmentation, because everybody's trying to come into their own computer system through a software system. Now, it's probably you thinking, wow, I'm a computer. And say, yes, you are. And that's what the mind is. It's in the cybergenetic operation program system through the optical center systems. Okay, that's what the mind is. So the more you understand what the mind is and what it does, then you understand space connection through time frequency levels and time zones. So, um, 120,000 years, Anna. My equivalency panel division has to go higher and higher. Like I said, I don't stay at balance. Okay, the reason why I keep high rising faster and faster is because everybody has to understand what's going on. Okay, so it's just, when you paraphrase your divisions through your tribal mechanisms, you understand that you can go to planet systems of different intelligence of vibration system, bring that back, and center core its system through a computer system, through its data processing, its uplinks and its downloads and its upgradings. So, yeah, it's kind of like math. Yep. Yep. But like I said, I'll do one more illustration before I tap out. Okay, because I'm going through electronic interference right now through body simulators. Okay, so everybody knows what that is, right? It's a line, okay? You have to understand its intelligence of its line. What is it doing? Where is it at? What's its dimension? What's its vibration? What's its emotion? What's its action? What its reaction? Where's its soul? Where's its atom? Where's its energy fields? Where's its energy cycles? Where's it communicating with? Right? That's what it is, right? So it's understanding the line. That's what I'm saying. I just gave you a simplification of what a line is. Now, if it gets complicated, I could say this is a line frequency system through all locations of the planet system located on all dimensional realm systems, the alignments of major grid systems. That's just a line. I haven't even put point division in yet. I haven't even put in activation codes. I haven't even cross-referenced. I haven't even opened the cycles and circles through a rotation through a portal activation code system. But I'm just telling you what a line is. You have to understand what a line is. You have to understand its communication. You have to understand its electronic interference, and you have to understand its energy cycles. You have to understand its behavioral system. Okay? So it's kind of like this is a child. Okay? You're trying to communicate with that line through its vibration. Okay? What location is it at through vibration, through a dimensional set? Okay. Yep, everything starts with a line. Everything that you see is lined. Everything is lined. That's where it starts. That's the beginning. That's the evolution through the pixel division. Okay? Because this is you. No, I'm going to cross-reference that, but this is you. Okay? All right, that's you. Now, this is you trying to communicate with that line. Okay? You have to understand how to communicate with the mind, the body, and the soul through energy, thought, vibration, and heart. And then you can connect with the line. Then you have to understand air, water, fire, and earth. Then you connect with the vibration. See how it's working up its signals? Right? So once you know how to communicate with the line, like that, then you understand how to communicate from one to another. Okay? And once you know how to communicate with that, then you can communicate with the vibration. Okay? Once you know how to communicate with that, then you can take it to a higher division. Okay? That's what it is. But everything line connects. Everything. Everything that you see. So. Yeah. It's extremely hard. It really is. But once you understand line communication through electronic interference, then you understand everything through the body simulator, then you understand everything through the mind, then you understand everything through the hearts, then you understand everything through the soul. Okay, then everything communicates through cycles of circles. Okay. So it's like, look at that, it's almost 1:30. Wow, again, 1:19. Okay. I don't have to look at the clock because I know exactly where I am through presence of it's forward of its time. So I'm 20 minutes ahead of time right now. It's only 1:19, but I said it's 1:30. So it's understanding where the mind is every single day through communication and vibration, through its energy of its intelligence, through the singularity of its line system. Then you get the fragmentations of it, deeper fragmentations through its modes and through an activation code system, the energetics of its mind capacitor frequency systems. So yeah, it's extremely powerful stuff. But I'm going to leave that with everybody. Okay, really, really just concentrate on what is a line communication, line signal. What is it doing for me? How do I communicate with it? How do I understand its communication? Right? If you can communicate with your body and master your body, you can communicate with a line signal. But you have to understand everything through its energy cycles, through its mind system. Because everything you do around anything is scanning. right? But start off with the line, okay? You understand the line, then you understand its communication through its vibration of its emotions, through its colorations, because it could be a coloration or it could just be a line frequency system through just one color system. Then you go up and then you go down. Now you're in a pyramid system. So if you're in a pyramid system, you have to understand how to activate that pyramid to a dimensional set, and then you can take it to a higher location. So anyway, I'm going to top out. I got a lot of planet systems that are high-rise through its divisions right now. 6th division is high-rise through its location systems, and dimensional Earth is changing everything through the fractions. It's changing. Dimensional Earth is going into a different division through a dimension high-rise and division. So what that means is that the colorations are going to go through its reverberation system. The colorations are going to sonify everything through electronic devices through your body simulator. So it's a zapping motion. So it's going to go. So your whole body is going to vibrate, okay, through colorations. Okay. So like I said, your transformation lights is going to circles and cycles. They're going to change location systems. That's going to high-rise your illumination light systems through your psychonisms. Now you're going through the body simulator, okay? And that's going to sonify everything through electronic interference, okay? Oh, you're extremely welcome. Yeah, an open scanner. That's it. Very good. Very good, Anna. Excellent. Good work. Great. Transformation light, mind system, heart system, soul system. Congrats, Anna. You're starting to understand a lot better now. Good for you. So it's great having a body simulator, right? So anyway, love you guys very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'll keep you informed what's going on with Space Discoveries in episode 2. This is Andrew West on High Rise in all divisions through the body simulator of colorations of electronic systems. Calling in. Adios, everybody.